So one of the main things going into next generation, ladies and gentlemen, if we backtrack to everything that we talked about on this channel, is definitely the SSDs. Now, Mark Cerny, the lead system architect of the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, definitely made this apparent in the past, where he actually stated that he believes that the SSD that was going to be powering the PlayStation 5 was going to be the revolutionary thing going into the next gen consoles. Obviously, time went on, and he confirmed that the PS5 will indeed be powered by the microarchitecture, the Zen 2 processor, and of course AMD's new Navi GPU. Now, what's pretty cool about this as well, ever since he announced this, he also gave even more insight on the console, which was AK support, keyword support, and of course it was going to be supporting ray tracing. But what's even more interesting behind this too is how important the new SSDs are going to definitely play a factor in the console. Now, I know a lot of people are thinking, well, does it just mean that these consoles are going to boot up faster? Does it mean that old games are going to get this massive improvements? Or does this mean that all games are just going to run super fast? Well, according to this, ladies and gentlemen, all games are definitely going to be running pretty fast with less pop-in, if not any pop-in, especially with the new feature that Sony has implemented going into their next-gen console. Without further ado, here's the full story. The PlayStation 5 seems to be removing one of the major gripes that has plagued gamers for a long time. And according to this patent, here's what they had to say. Sony's upcoming PlayStation 5 will set a new bar for consoles. So far, gamers expect a SSD, ray tracing support, 8K resolution, and possibly even a companion wireless virtual reality headset. All these premium hardware features will help the PS5 compete with increasingly alluring cloud gaming services. And it looks like Sony has even more where that came from. In fact, it looks like the PS5 will attempt to make loading screens a thing of the past. This is according to a recent continuation patent, which was granted on Tuesday. The latest version of the patent describes how a future gaming system could split up game environments into various segments to enable smooth loading transitions. If it performs as described, then gamers could smoothly move to any in-game area without having the game pause to boot up another map. Sony's new system achieves this by splitting games up into a kind of a jigsaw-like puzzle. Whenever a player steps into one of the pieces, the adjacent pieces will load automatically in the background in case the player chooses to travel in that direction. And here's the full summary right here. According to the actual patent, this is what it has to say. A system and method are disclosed for dynamically loading game software for smooth gameplay. A load boundary associated with a game environment is identified. A position of a character in the game environment is then monitored. Instructions corresponding to a next game environment are loaded into a memory when the character crosses the load boundary, such that gameplay is not interrupted. End quote. That's from the actual patent itself. The article then goes a little further after this, and this is what it has to say. A loading screen means one of a few different things. Sometimes it means that the console is transferring data from the hard disk memory to the console's random access memory, RAM, which may be what renders your graphics. It might also mean the console is freeing up used RAM to use in the next level or stage. Current consoles and games have already come a long way toward eliminating wait times, but Sony promises to optimize this loading process even further. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what they had to say in the actual article regarding the next gen consoles. So, what you guys think? Definitely let me know in the comment section below. Are you excited for PlayStation 5 even more? No, even more so knowing that load times are definitely going to be a thing of the past. All I know is there's definitely a lot to look forward to. There are tons of games that have potential that could be coming back for next generation. We can more than likely see a Bloodborne 2 in the PS5. We can probably see another Order 1886, hopefully. My fingers are crossed for that. You know, there's tons of games that can definitely, benefit not only from this, especially if you count PS4 games, but there's going to be a lot of games that's just going to be more immersive now that stuff like this is going to be a thing of the past. But definitely, write your comments in the comment section below and let me know what you guys think. This is Big Cloud Gaming. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely hit that like button if you did, and I will see you guys on the next one. All of you guys be blessed. Y'all be easy, and I'll see you later. Big Cloud Gaming, signing out.